See if we got this. Whew. Alrighty. I hope you guys can hear me pretty well. I got the microphone, so we're seeing if the microphone can actually hear me this time. But top of the morning, we're out here recording this one in the morning, so you guys can have something to ride to work to, or just have something to play in the background. But one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is being a prisoner in your own mind. Now I know I spoke about it in last podcast, procrastination, getting in your head about moving forward, right? Chasing those dreams that you want to chase, but you're just kind of a little in your head about it. That's something I want to talk about today. Me personally, I've experienced a lot of these things that you guys have. Maybe so, maybe not. But one thing that's always gotten in the back of my head is me imprisoning myself, which is me thinking I can't do something, me constantly feeling like, damn, you know what? Maybe I'm just not cut out for this. Maybe I'm just not built for this, right? That self doubt always creeps in, just in anyone's mind, really. And I want to talk to you guys about not becoming a prisoner of your own mind. Um, Back in 2018, I was doing music, I was doing some shows, and I was just talking to Maddie about this. What had happened was I started making music according to what I thought people wanted to hear, what people might like. I think people would like this. Look at how I sound on this. Look at how. After a while, I hit a roadblock because I started thinking I don't think people are gonna like this song. I don't think people are gonna fuck with this song. But in reality, it never really mattered if they fucked with it or not. It was about if I fucked with it. It was about if I wanted to do it, right? Fast forward 2026 now, almost 10 years later, finally coming out of that cage, that mental imprisonment, we'll call it that. You start realizing this shit is just as much as making a content creator video. This shit is just as making a story. We don't do these things to make the perfect story when we post it. We don't do these things to make the perfect content creator video. I mean, some people they take it to that upper level, right? They take it to that next level where you could become the Ashton Hall of fitness influencing, or you could become, you know, Diamond Jim. I love all those references, right? But again, these people had to start somewhere. Whether if they started at day one somewhere, day two somewhere, or now it's their day 100 somewhere, everybody had to start somewhere. Anyways, going back to the original topic was I started trying to make music that people wanted to hear, not what I wanted to hear. Now that all these years have passed, I want to give a lot of credit to my boy J Rob Jonathan. Is you know, all these things are really in our head. So when J Rob helped me kind of see that and realize that, you know what, a lot of these things are gonna be this way until you finally escape that mental imprisonment. So what I started doing was when I was about 18, 19, I talked about this in the last video as well. Always wanted to have a camera in front of my face, Snapchatting, making silly videos and stuff. Never really cared about what people thought, if I made people laugh or if I didn't. It was always about just trying to make myself laugh and trying to make a video that I thought was cool. Or so J Rob helped me get out of my mind and helped me start realizing that, you know what, let's just drop everything. Let's just drop the content creator videos. Let's just drop the fitness influencer videos. Let's drop music, podcasts. Let's make sure it's just like everybody else is doing it, right? And a lot of people are succeeding. A lot of people are failing because failure is a part of success. But what do you have to lose? Again, this mental imprisonment will have you thinking, well, I don't know if people will like it so much. I don't know if people will like this shirt I make. I don't know if people will like this art I make. So I started making videos for myself. I started making content, workout videos, just to see how my form looked, just to see how I was lifting. And then just started releasing them. Didn't really care too much, didn't really care to put too much effort, but just to keep the consistency. And my mind was, at least you're still putting out some content. At least you're still putting out work. At least you're still getting out in front of people. And that's what I want to talk to you guys about today was just something small. Nothing too big. I don't want to keep you guys on here too long. I just want to be consistent with these podcasts. Same things I've been doing with content creation, gym videos, and now approaching back to music is just release it. Just go for it. Stop holding yourself back. Stop trying to self-sabotage yourself and really just lock in and go for it. and put out some half-ass work and put out some completed work and put out something that you're not sure of. But what you got to stop doing 2026, and I'm basically talking to the mirror, is you got to stop doing nothing. Jocko Willink, I think that's how you say his name, said it one time in one of these motivational videos. One day at the gym, or one day working out, right? One day playing the guitar, one day riding a bike, whatever. You can't see any changes. You can't see any slight sign of progression. But if you do 100 days of the gym, if you do 100 days of bike riding, 100 days of podcasting, just imagine how much more sharper you'd be, right? So let's start off with day one today, and let's see what we look like in day 100. But if I could offer any advice to you guys, I would say don't hold yourself back, don't overthink, and stop wasting time, because time is of the essence. We don't even know what could happen tomorrow, next week, next year, next month. So let's focus on today. Let's release some stuff. I'm speaking to all the content creators out here, speaking to all the people in the same boat like me. You could be the person to turn it up a notch and motivate and inspire someone else. So go out there, motivate and inspire someone. Have a happy Monday. Let's start our week strong. And much love from Ozzy, right? Love you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in again. Podcast number 2 in the wraps. And I will be having more podcasts come up soon. Comment down below what you'd like to see, and we can get it cracking. Thank you guys for tapping in. I'll drop the socials as I usually do. Y'all have a great day.